Imagine being a 10-year-old kid whose dad chokes you out almost every day, whose family locks away a twin version of you in the attic like some twisted fairy tale.
I know I am. I went mad after they tore us apart, but I'll be sane once I sew us back together.
And whose greatest enemy is a Shakespeare-spouting psycho who wants you dead more than anything.
Bart, any last requests?
But a nightmare, it's just Tuesday for Bart Simpson. Buckle up because we're diving deep into why being born as Bart Simpson would absolutely suck. From the endless family betrayals to the school failures that hit harder than Homer's belt, and even the so-called friends who treat you like yesterday's trash. You think your life's rough? Wait till you see how this troublemaker's world crumbles around him, episode by horrifying episode. Let's start with the basics. School. Picture this. You're Bart, staring down another test on something boring like the War of 1812, your brain turning to mush because no matter how hard you try, the words just won't stick. In one gut-wrenching episode, you bomb the exam so bad that your teacher, Mrs. Crabapple, lays down the law. If you fail the next one, you're repeating 4th grade, stuck in the same classroom with the same kids who already laugh at you. Your whole family's given up. They see you as the family dunce, the kid who'll never amount to anything. But you fight back. You hit the books, or at least you try. Your mind wanders. Focus slips away like sand through your fingers. Desperate, you drop to your knees and pray, actually begging some higher power for a break, promising to be good if you just get one more shot. And guess what? It works. A massive snowstorm shuts down school, giving you that extra day. You even get Martin Prince, the ultimate nerd, to tutor you. You pour everything into it, sweating through flashcards and timelines. Test day comes, and you're there, pencil shaking, piecing together answers from what little stuck. But when the grades come back, 59, one lousy point short of passing, your world shatters. You've given it your all, prayed, studied, everything, and it's still not enough. In a breakdown, you blurt out something that shows you actually got it, like comparing George Washington to some French surrender mix-up.
Oh, now I know how George Washington felt when he surrendered for necessity to the French in 1754.
What?
Oh, you know 1754, the famous defeat of the French. Oh,
My God, Bart, you're right.
so...
You just demonstrated applied knowledge. And due to the difficulty and relative obscurity of the reference, you deserve an extra point on your exam. Hey, it's only...
Mrs. Crabapple, seeing your raw effort, bumps you to a D-. You pass, barely, and for a split second, you beam with pride, showing off that paper like it's a trophy. But here's the kicker that makes it all suck even more. This is your life. Twice the work for half the credit, always the underdog scraping by while everyone whispers you're just lazy. What if that one point defined your whole future? How long before the weight crushes you completely? But school woes? That's just the appetizer. Now crank up the terror. Imagine getting creepy letters written in what looks like your own blood, signed by a guy whose sole mission is to end you.
Oh my God! Someone's trying to kill me! Oh, wait, it's for Bart.
Hello, Bart.
Enter Sideshow Bob, the sophisticated killer who blames you for his prison stint after you exposed his mayoral scam. Paroled way too soon, Bob's obsessed. Not with revenge in some cartoonish way, but straight up child murder. The threats roll in, turning every shadow into a nightmare. You can't sleep, jumping at every noise, because this guy's a genius. Cultured, relentless, with nothing left to lose. Your family panics and shoves everyone into witness protection, fleeing to a new town with fake names. Safe, right? Wrong. Bob hitches a ride under your family car all the way to your hideout. He bursts in, ties up your parents and sisters, and lines you up for execution, knife gleaming, ready to slice a 10-year-old in half right there on the houseboat. In a Hail Mary move, you stall him. convince the egomaniac to belt out the entire score of HMS Pinafore, that opera he loves. He can't resist the spotlight, warbling away while your family's bound and helpless, the boat drifting back towards Springfield. Cops swarm in just as he finishes, hauling him off. You survive, heart pounding, but does the fear fade? Nope. Bob escapes prison again and again, raking leaves with you in one scheme, hiding in your house in another. And in those Treehouse of Horror specials, he straight up succeeds in alternate realities, gutting you like a fish. Dozens of near deaths, no therapy, no hugs from mom, just back to pranks and detention like it's normal. Psychologists would call this PTSD on steroids, but in Springfield, it's just Bart being Bart. How do you even process that as a kid? One wrong glance over your shoulder and boom, your life's a horror movie you can't pause.
Hold it right there, Sideshow Bob. You're under arrest.
Take him away, boys.
Hey, I'm the chief here.
Speaking of family, let's talk about the one time you finally shine, only for it to get yanked away faster than Homer devours a donut. Career aptitude test day at school. Everyone's buzzing about futures. Your sister Lisa dreams of saxophone stardom but gets homemaker, crushing her soul. She learns her stubby fingers, inherited from dad, doom her to amateur status forever. But you get police officer. For once something clicks. As hall monitor, you flip the script. No more class clown, you're the hero. Busting bullies, helping lost kids, even earning nods from Principal Skinner. People who mocked you now respect you. You feel purpose. Like maybe you're not doomed to flip burgers. Skinner's praising you, the world tilting right for the first time. Then Lisa snaps, steals the teacher's edition textbooks in a rage, risking expulsion that'd tank her perfect life. You find them in her locker, the evidence screaming her guilt. Choice time, rat her out, keep your streak alive, build that future everyone said you'd never have, or cover for her. You pick family, confessing to Skinner in a twist that shatters everything. Who's behind this monstrous crime? I am. Skinner, heartbroken, slams you with 600 days of detention, over a year and a half of after-school hell. Your dream dies, poof, back to being the screw-up while Lisa sails on unscathed. Does she thank you? Barely a nod. You rot in that chair, staring at walls, knowing you could have been somebody. The universe doesn't reward goodness for you, it punishes it. Ever feel like every win's a setup for a bigger loss? That's Bart's endless loop. And oh man, the family secrets that cut deepest. Imagine discovering you're not just the black sheep, but half of a discarded pair. In a twisted treehouse of horror tale, you learn the truth. Born conjoined with a twin brother, Hugo. Doctors separated you, declaring one good, one evil. Mom and Dad picked you as the good one, banishing Hugo to the attic. Chained, fed fish heads, forgotten like a monster under the stairs. He watches your life through floor cracks, twisted by years of isolation, until he snaps, kidnapping you to sew you back together. Chaos ensues, family intervenes, and the doc re-examines. They got it wrong. You're the evil twin. Scar proves it. Punishment? Attic duty for you now, chains, fish heads, the works, while Hugo slides into your spot seamlessly. They don't fight it. After 10 years raising you, they swap without a tear. Even in this non-canon nightmare, it exposes the ugly truth. To the Simpsons, you're disposable. The problem child they'd trade in a heartbeat. Always the scapegoat, the one they blame for every mess. No wonder you act out. Who wouldn't, knowing your own blood sees you as defective? But the physical toll? That's where it gets brutal. Dad's discipline, Homer's strangling habit, played for laughs across hundreds of episodes, squeezing your neck till your eyes bulge and tongue lolls out. In Love is a Many Strangled Thing, it finally gets called out. At an NFL game, Homer tickles you on the Jumbotron till you wet yourself in front of thousands. Public humiliation that'd scar anyone. Marge drags him to therapy, where he brags about the choking like it's normal parenting. The therapist, horrified, unleashes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to strangle Homer for a week, mirroring your daily hell. Homer breaks, too terrified to punish you anymore. Result?
What are you doing?
Homer, it's time you understood what it feels like to be young, small, and terrified.
No, Doc, please. I'm just a little boy.
Why, you little... I don't want to hurt him, Doc. You have a good heart, Kareem, which is why you're the only Laker I could trust with this task.
You go wild, bullying, vandalizing, no breaks because the fear that's kept you in line vanishes. Turns out years of violence didn't build character, it just instilled terror. Without it, your impulses run free, proving the abuse warped you deeper than anyone admits. Homer snaps back eventually, but even the therapist and Kareem can't stand you long. Kareem tries choking you himself. The message? You're so irredeemable. Violence feels earned. Gaslit into thinking you deserve it, your neck even toughens from the constant abuse, body adapting to survive. No child services, no intervention, just normalized horror. Lisa gets episodes of empathy for her blues. You get punchlines. When she's depressed and moaning Lisa, playing sad sax, the family rallies. Marge notices, Homer supports, everyone adjusts. Your complaints? You're the jerk, strangled for interrupting. Homer vents on you unrelated frustrations. Vacuum this floor. You're the outlet, the easy target. Lisa's pain matters. Yours is deserved or ignored. Both kids battle demons, her with angst, you with disabilities, threats, beatings. But only she gets the love. You've been written off as hopeless, so why try? Heartbreaking, right? One act of quiet heroism and still invisible. Now zoom out. Bart's not just family punching bag, he's Springfield's designated loser, surrounded by friends who bail or betray at the first sign of trouble. Take Lenny and Carl, Homer's bar buddies, those interchangeable everymen who embody the fake camaraderie that'd make Bart's isolation sting worse. In one wild tale, Remains of the Day, they drag Homer and Moe on a road trip to scatter Larry's ashes. Larry, that sad sack regular nobody really knew, dying alone in the bar. Funeral's pathetic. Few show Reverend forgets who died. Larry's mom begs for memories, but they fake it, claiming he loved fishing like they cared. Marge calls them out. Larry craved connection, got none. Died unloved? Guilt hits, they find his drawing of them at Serenity Falls, decide to go. Lenny pushing the sensitive angle. Road trip turns toxic fast. Carl's rushing for a date. Lenny's detouring for Larry's ghost to enjoy views. Fights erupt over routes, lights, afterlife debates. Homer knocks over the urn. Sapphires spill. Turns out Larry smuggled gems. Greed kicks in. They hide it from Lenny and Carl, planning a split. These side stories amplify Bart's suckage, while Lenny and Carl weather betrayals with humor. Emerging tighter, Bart's world stays stagnant. No growth, no real allies. Family favors Lisa's crises. Friends like Nelson punch first. Even in separate vocations, and sacrificing for her gets zero props. Or surviving Bob's rakes. Classic near miss, feet shredded. Ow. No parades, just eat my shorts. And the twin swap? It haunts. Disposable from birth. Hugo's attic hell becomes yours. Family shrugs. Good twin or not, you're the burden. Abuse cycles. Strangling hardens you physically, mentally. Therapy exposes it, but normalizes violence. You're so annoying you earn it. Gaslit kid believing he's the villain. School's eternal grind. Prayers unanswered fully. Always 1 point shy. Terror from Bob. Dozens attempts, no healing. Talent crushed for loyalty. Family's cold calculus. You're replaceable. But wait, deeper cut. Time loops eternally. Traumas pile, no forward march. Prayers, stalls, sacrifices. Futile. Universe conspires. Good deeds backfire. Survival's punishment. Born to lose. Scapegoat forever. Imagine that daily. Chokes, threats, dismissals. No empathy, just laughs. Bart's life sucks beyond words. Yet he endures, quipping through pain. That's the real tragedy. Resilience in hell. If this hooks you, smash like, subscribe for more Simpsons Deep Dives. What's your worst Bart moment? Comment below.